Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are taking you over to the Hammer Throw Arena to present you the men finalists. 12 athletes are taking part. 12 of the athletes are taking part in this hammer throw. Of this athlete with bib number 218, Ravi, representing Haryana, happens to be the bronze medal winner of the interstate. Jaswinder Singh with triple five happens to be the Federation Cup silver medal winner. Well, ladies and gentlemen, taking you over for the introduction of finalists in the men's section of hammer throw. 218, Ravi of Haryana. 533, Neeraj Kumar of Services, who happens to be the silver medal winner of the last interstate. 449, Pradeep Kumar of Railways. 491, Praveen Kumar of Rajasthan. 127, Rahul Kumar of All India Police. 364, Bajinder Singh of Punjab. 367, Damnit Singh of Punjab. 555, Jaswinder Singh of Services, who happens to be the silver medal winner of the last Federation Cup. 647, Prakash Singh of Uttar Pradesh. 473, Sukhdev Singh of Railways. 565, Harish Yadav of Services. 241, Naveen Yadav of Haryana. The national record in the name of hammer throw stands in the name of Neeraj Kumar with 70.73 meters, created in 2016, while the meet record stands in the name of Pramod Kumar Tiwari with 70.05 meters, created in 2001. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the hammer throw arena for the men competitors to take their final. And that is bib number 218, Ravi of Haryana, who happens to be the bronze medal winner of the interstate, taking the first trial. And that happens to be 58.20 meters for Ravi of Haryana in his first trial. Neeraj Kumar of Services taking his trial. He happens to be the silver medal winner of the last Interstate Athletics Championship. Neeraj Kumar had made a mark of 60.28 meters in the last Interstate to win that silver medal. .08 meters in the first trial for Neeraj Kumar. Pradeep Kumar of Railways is about to take his first trial. That happens to be a foul for Pradeep Kumar in his first trial. It will be the turn of Praveen Kumar of Rajasthan. That happens to be foul. Rahul Kumar of All India Police. Rahul Kumar of All India Police is on his first trial. .53. 53.43 meters in his first trial. And that is 364, Bajinder Singh of Punjab. Beyond 60 meters. $60.55 meters. It will be 367 Damneet Singh of Punjab to take the trial. As far as the last edition of this championship in hammer throw, Taranveer Singh Bains of Services got the gold with 68.49 meters. Ashish Jakar of Services with 66.22 for silver, and Shankar Nagarajan of Tamil Nadu with 63.03 for bronze. And that is Damneet Singh on his first trial. $63.58 meters being scored by Damneet Singh of Punjab in his first trial. It will be 555 Jaswinder Singh of Services who will be taking his turn. He happens to be the silver medal winner of the last Federation Cup. He had made a performance of 63.22 meters to win that silver medal. In the last Federation Cup, Gurmeet Singh of Punjab had created a new meet record with 69.97 meters to win the gold. Jaswinder Singh of Punjab with 63.22 for silver. And that happens to be the throw of Jaswinder Singh of Punjab. And in this meet, he is representing Services. He happens to be the silver medal winner of the last edition of the Federation Cup. And in the last edition of the Federation Cup, it was Taranveer Bains of Punjab with 62.75 meters. It will be Prakash Singh of Uttar Pradesh. Prakash Singh of Uttar Pradesh. $57.69 meters for Prakash Singh of Uttar Pradesh in his first trial. Sukhdev Singh of Railways will be taking his turn. And as far as the last interstate in the event hammer throw, Damneet Singh of Punjab got the gold with 62.03 meters. Neeraj Kumar of Rajasthan got the silver for 60.28 meters. And Ravi of Haryana got bronze for a performance of 57.92 meters. Sukhdev Singh of Railways. That is just above 60 meters mark. 61.31 meters for Sukhdev Singh of Railways in his first trial. Harish Yadav of Services will be taking his first trial. And in the last edition of this championship for hammer throw, Taranveer Singh Bains of Services got a goal for 68.49 meters. Ashish Jakar of Services got silver for 66.22 meters. And Shankar Nagarajan of Tamil Nadu for 63.03 meters. He won the bronze. And that happens to be Harish Yadav of Services. And that is foul for him. It will be the turn of 2 for 1 Naveen Yadav of Haryana, and he happens to be the 12th athlete, and that will be the close of the first trial for the hammer throw men competitors. As this is over, we'll be taking up the second trial. That is a foul for Naveen Yadav of Haryana. First trial for all the 12 athletes got over. 63.58 meters with Damnit Singh of Punjab happens to be the top so far. And then comes 61.31 with Sukhdev Singh of Railways for the second spot. 60.55 meters with Bajinder Singh of Punjab for the third spot. These are the standings as at the close of the first trial. Ravi of Haryana taking the second trial. He happens to be the bronze medal winner of the last interstate. In the last interstate, Ravi had made a performance of 57.92 meters, and in his first throw he had already registered 58.20 meters. (59.69 meters) in the second trial for Ravi of Haryana. Five double three Neeraj Kumar of Services, the silver medal winner of the last interstate with 60.28 meters. And that will be almost along with this first throw of 61.08 meters. It will be little above than that. It's less. 60.83. 60.83 for Neeraj Kumar of services. From 61.08 meters, he got down to 60.83. Whereas the previous contestant, Ravi of Haryana, from 58.20 meters, he got increased to 59.69 meters. Pradeep Kumar of Railways on his second trial. Losing his balance and rhythm. Pradeep Kumar of Railways. .39 meters. The first one happened to be foul for Pradeep Kumar of Railways, and now he had registered 48.39 meters. That is Praveen Kumar of Rajasthan. That happens to be foul again for Praveen Kumar of Rajasthan. The first one also happened to be foul. One two seven. Rahul Kumar of All India Police. And there is out of sector. Rahul Kumar of All India Police registered 53.43 meters in his first trial, and the second one happened to be foul. Bajinder Singh of Punjab. First throw for Bajinder Singh of Punjab was at 60.55 meters. 60.41 meters. From 60.55 meters, Bajinder Singh had gone down to 60.41. And it will be 367 Damneet Singh of Punjab. He happens to be the leader as of now, as at the close of the first trial, he was leading the performance table with 63.58 meters. .65. Damneet Singh of Punjab raised from 63.58 meters to 65.65 meters. 555 Jasvinder Singh of Services, who happens to be the silver medal winner of the last Federation Cup. That's a big throw, almost touching 60 meters mark. .55 meters. For Jasvinder Singh of Services, the first one happened to be foul. The second one is at 60.55 meters. .647 Prakash Singh of Uttar Pradesh. Of Railways, with bib number 473, is about to take his second one. Well, that is going to be the second trial for the last athlete, that is 12th athlete for this hammer throw, Naveen Yadav of Haryana. Second round is coming to the close. And there is Naveen Yadav of Haryana. .78 meters. For Naveen Yadav, the first one happened to be foul, and this one at 54.78. With this, two trials got over, and at present, Damneet Singh of Punjab leading the performance table with 65.65 meters, being followed by Sukhdev Singh of Railways with 62.34 meters. And in the third place, at present, we have Neeraj Kumar of Services with 61.08 meters. The third trial is about to take off with bib number 218, Ravi of Haryana. That is a big throw from Ravi. .96 for Ravi of Haryana. 58.20 meters, 59.69, 61.96. Neeraj Kumar of Services is about to take his third trial. He happens to be the silver medal winner of the last Interstate Athletics Championship. That happens to be a foul one for Neeraj Kumar. Pradeep Kumar of Railways is on his third one. We are taking you over to the triple jump arena for presenting you the men finalists. In the backdrop, you could see the flower decoration for the closing ceremony of this 60th National Open Athletics Championship is underway. Taking you over to the triple jump arena to present you the men finalists. Bib number 583, Praveen Chitravel of Tamil Nadu. 508, Abdullah Abubakar of Services, who happens to be the silver medal winner of the Federation Cup bronze in interstate and silver in the last edition of this championship. 562, U Karthik of Services, who happens to be silver medal winner of interstate gold in last edition and gold in Federation Cup. 543, Vimal Mukesh Tamilchelva of Services, who happens to be the bronze medal winner of the last edition. 584, E. Aravind of Tamil Nadu. 128, Sonu Kumar of All India Police. 332, Krishna Singh of Maharashtra. 639, Puneet Kumar of Uttar Pradesh. 331, Jay Shah of Maharashtra. 438, Kapil Anand Pandey of Railways. 149, V. Dinesh of All India Police. And 339, Arpinder Singh of ONGC Sports Board. The triple jump national record stands in the name of Ranjit Maheshwari with 17.30 meters created in 2016, while the meet record also stands in the name of Ranjit Maheshwari with 16.97 meters created in 2010.
गाड़ी का कीज गाड़ी का
Well, that is Praveen Chitravel of Tamil Nadu taking his first trial in the triple jump. .88 meters being registered by Praveen Chitravel of Tamil Nadu. It will be 584. E. Aravind of Tamil Nadu to take his first trial for the triple jump. E. Aravind on the move. E. Aravind had taken his second trial. And that happens to be at 15.37 meters. 15.37 meters being registered by E. Aravind of Tamil Nadu in his first trial. It will be 128. Sonu Kumar of All India Police. The first trial is in progress at Triple Jump Arena. 15.23 meters. 15.23 meters being scored by Sonu Kumar of All India Police. .639. Puneet Kumar of Uttar Pradesh is about to take his first trial. Puneet Kumar. 15.57 meters. For Puneet Kumar in his first trial. It will be Vimal Mukesh Tamilchelva of Services, who happens to be the bronze medal winner of the last edition of this championship. Vimal Mukesh Tamilchelva of Services. 15.65 meters. Three three one Jay Shah of Maharashtra will be taking his turn. And that is Jay Shah of Maharashtra. .62 meters being performed. .62 meters in the first trial. It will be the turn of Arpinder Singh of ONGC Sports Board. And that 339 Arpinder Singh of ONGC Sports Board is on the move. .91 meters for the first trial of Arpinder Singh of ONGC Sports Board. It will be Krishna Singh of Maharashtra to take his turn. Krishna Singh of Maharashtra. 15.25 meters in the first trial for Krishna Singh of Maharashtra. U Karthik of Services will be taking his turn, who happens to be the silver medal winner of the last edition of the Interstate, gold medal winner of the last Federation Cup. 'U Karthik of Services is on the move. .10 meters. 16.10 meters in the first trial for U Karthik of Services. It will be the turn of 149 V Dinesh of All India Police. V Dinesh of All India Police. .11 meters in the first trial for V Dinesh of All India Police. .508 Abdullah Abubakar of Services taking his trial. 16.43 meters for Abdullah Abubakar. And that is 438 Kapil Anand Pandi of Railways moving on for his first trial. Kapil Anand Pandi of Railways. First trial is still in progress. (15.39 meters). 15.39 meters being registered by Kapil Anand Pandi of Railways. And we are about to take up the second trial for the men competitors of triple job. And to start with, it is C. Praveen of Tamil Nadu. C. Praveen will be taking his second trial. And there is C. Praveen of Tamil Nadu. And there is the hammer throw arena. Bajinder Singh of Punjab with bib number 364 is on his fifth trial, that is beyond 60 meters mark. (63.29 meters). For Bajinder Singh of Punjab, it is 63.29 meters in his fifth trial. It will be Jasvinder Singh of Services to take up his fifth. That throw also happens to be beyond 60 meters. Jasvinder Singh happens to be the silver medal winner of the last Federation Cup. And that is Ravi of Haryana, who is taking his fifth trial. And that happens to be foul for Ravi of Haryana. And next competitor will be Sukhdev Singh of Railways. .88 meters happens to be the fifth throw for Sukhdev Singh of Railways. We are now moving on to the start line of 200 meters for men final. In lane number 1, we have that is vacant. In lane number 2, it is 662 Ragul Kumar Ganesh Kumar of Tamil Nadu. In lane number 3, 159 Amlon Burgohain of Assam. In lane number 4, 158 Nalibotu Shanmuga Srinivas of Andhra Pradesh. In lane number 5, 581 B Nathin of Tamil Nadu, who happens to be the bronze medal winner of the last interstate. Lane 6, 510 B Muhammad Ajmal of Services. Lane number 7450 B Sivakumar of Railways. And in lane number 8, 444 K Ilakyadasan of Railways, who happens to be the gold medal winner of the past Federation Cup. National record for 200 meters stands in the name of Anas with 20.63 seconds created in 2018. The meet record stands in the name of S. Arunjit with 20.92 seconds created in the year 2007. Two of the current medalists are taking part in this championship. One in lane number 5 by name B Nitin with bib number 581, and the other one in lane number 8 by name K Ilakyadasan with bib number 444. 200 meters in the men's section. Abhinav Panwar, the gold medalist of the last edition of this championship, Karay Ashok of Services silver medalist, and Maniganda Arumugam of Tamil Nadu, the bronze medalist of the last edition of this championship. Well, that was the start of the final of 200 meters for men competitors. And there you could see Amlon Burgain of Assam is well ahead of all other athletes. And there is a tough fight between 158 Nalabothu Shanmuga Srinivas and B Nitin for the second and third places. At this point itself, he is moving out of the bunch. Amlon Burgain of Assam putting up speed, rushing towards the finish line, leaving so closely Nalabuttu, Shanmuga Srinivasa and B Nitin. B Nitin moves to Amlon Burgain of Assam, finishing on top for the title of 200 meters in the men's section. 20.75 seconds being clocked by Amlon Burgain. B Nitin of Tamil Nadu finishing for the second spot with 21.06 seconds. Nalabuttu Shanmuga Srinivasa of Andhra Pradesh finishing for the third place with 21.12 seconds. Mohammad Ajmal of Services with 21.21 seconds for the fourth place. B. Sivakumar of Railways finishing for the fifth. Ragul Kumar of Tamil Nadu finishing for the sixth spot. Ilakya Dasan of Railways finishing for the seventh spot. And that is the start line of 200 meters for the women competitors to take up the finals. And as far as the last edition of this championship is concerned, it is Duti Chand of Odisha clocking 23.17 seconds back the gold. Yes, Archana of Tamil Nadu back 23 silver medal for 23.41 seconds, and A. Chandralekha of Railways 23.74 seconds for bronze. Well, that is hammer throw arena again. .18 meters. It will be the turn of Jasvinder Singh of Services. Jasvinder Singh, who happens to be the silver medalist of the past Federation Cup. 61.08 meters, being registered by Jaswinder Singh of Services for his last trial. Bajinder Singh of Punjab, moving on for his sixth and final trial. Taking you over to the start line of 200 meters. In lane number 1255, NS Zinchara of Karnataka. In lane number 212, Himanshi Malik of Haryana. In lane number 576, Archana Susindran of Tamil Nadu, who happens to be the silver medal winner of the last edition of this championship and bronze in the last Federation Cup. Lane 4 for 168, Taranjit Kaur of Delhi. Lane number 5, 4 and 4, Ye Chandralekha of Tamil Nadu, who happens to be the bronze medal winner of the last edition. Lane 6, 419, Kiran Pahal of Railways. Lane 7, 317, Deandra Dudley Valadares of Maharashtra. And in lane number 8, 394, A.T. Daneshwari of Railways. The national record for 200 meters stands in the name of Saraswati Saha with 22.82 seconds, while the meet record also stands in the name of Saraswati Saha with 22.83 seconds. Archana had clocked a timing of 23.60 seconds in the last Federation Cup for bronze. In the last edition of this championship, she had clocked 23.41 seconds for silver medal. And Archana is available in this competition in lane number 3 with bib number 576. Another athlete, A. Chandralekha of Railways, clocked 23.74 seconds for bronze medal in the last edition of this championship. That is the aerial view of the start line of 200 meters for women competitors. That was the start of the final of 200 meters for women competitors. There you could see Archana Susindran leading the pack, having Taranjit Kaur of Delhi next to her for the second spot, and at the third it is Chandralekha of Tamil Nadu. It appears to be so. Archana Susindran had taken up the race with much of leading with no threat. And as they enter the home stretch, you could watch out lane number 3 Archana Susindran is well ahead of other athletes, having Taranjit Kaur of Delhi so close to her who will be able to finish for the second place, and Ye Chandralekha from lane number 5 representing Railways was able to finish for the third. Archana Susindran 23.58 seconds for the gold medal. Taranjit Kaur 23.64 seconds for the silver medal. A. Chandralekha 24.35 seconds for the bronze medal. Himanshi Malik of Haryana getting the fourth place. A.T. Daneshwari of Railways getting the fifth. Deandra Dudley of Maharashtra getting the sixth place, Enes Inchara of Karnataka seventh place, and Kiran Pahal of Railways eighth place. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as of now, the triple jump for men competitors is in progress. We are about to take up discus throw for women competitors. 4 times 100 meters relay final of men at 5 p.m. and the last event 4 times 100 meters relay for women final at 5:10 p.m. And that is the triple jump arena wherein we could find V. Dinesh of All India Police taking his third trial. .73 for Dinesh in his third trial of triple jump.